One thing I'll give Donald Trump a lot of credit for is that he finds a way to work racism into almost every decision he makes as president. The idea that DC needed the federal government to oversee the localized police department when they're a majority minority city and crime has gone down in recent years is just an obvious slap in the face to minorities, and just one of the many boxes this particular decision checks. Add to that the fact that he's sent in the National Guard, which is odd because it's a city of 700,000 or more people, and he's only sent in 800 volunteers, so I don't really know how he expects that to put a major dent in the crime epidemic he claims is happening in DC. And then there's also the personal element, which I don't even know why they bother putting that in there, because I was reading the government website explanation for what they're doing, and it was personal. It was, a staffer of Doge was beaten up in DC, or there was also a congressional staffer who's been killed. Well, there are a lot of people who work in politics in DC, so if there's any crime whatsoever, there will be examples of crime against people who work in politics. Okay, so we got the pointless element, we've got the racist element, we've got the personal element, and then what else is there? And he was able to get the media to call it all kinds of different things, like a government or a takeover of DC, which it is kind of, but at the same time, it's super dramatic with 800 service members and some involvement in the police department. It really was just meant to get people on one side of the issue all riled up and terrified and thinking about how the authoritarianism is happening and we need to be afraid. And then on the other side, you've got Fox News, I was reading, talking about how the government crackdown on crime in DC has been effective. And there have already been arrests. Well, of course there have been. Police are still arresting people, even with the decision to federalize their department. But yeah, it's just a big, pointless mess of a Donald Trump, basically.